Hey guys, congratulations. You made it to the end of another wonderful week. I hope you guys had a really great time so far. If you're catching this in the morning, I hope that Friday is a strong finish for you. And if you're catching it in the evening, hey, you made it. But today, I'm here to continue our music month by telling you about, by and far, what is my favorite band currently, Nothing More. I like Nothing More. And there's a lot of reasons as to why I like Nothing More. And the first one just kind of starts as to where they got their start from. It's the same place where I got my start in life from. And that is, well, in San Antonio, Texas. They are a Texas-based band who I first discovered when I was working at a gas station, probably like a good while ago. I want to say like a decade, but I also have no sense of time. And their music had showed up on a local radio station. It's 99.5 KISS. And they just basically play your generic rock slop. And I don't say that as an insult. I just say it as that's just kind of what they played. But what they would do is on certain weekends, they would have what was called Texas Tracks, where basically they would play exclusively for one whole hour Texas-based music from the rock scene, which there was like a few here and there that I got to experience that didn't really stick. But I take that as a testament to how important Nothing More was for me at that point in time, because they did stick. They stuck around, and I've been able to just really enjoy it ever since then. Hello, Jam. Oof, my bad. Oh, just smack her right in the butt with a shovel. Say you're from New Animal, right? I'm Jambette. Hi. Oh man, sorry for just jumping right into conversation. I'm so happy I get to visit this island. It's a short stay, but I intend to make the most of it. Croquet. Okay, that's a thing. But I just really enjoyed it. Trying to remember what the name of that song was. It was there's two songs that they had. There's "This Is the Time," which also opens with a intro called "Ballast." And then there's also another song that they had called "Here's to the Heartache." Those two were like the litmus test. They were the first songs that I heard from Nothing More, and they were bangers, 100%. Like, they're so good. Like, "Here's to the Heartache" was just, it's if you haven't heard them yet, I would say first and foremost, go listen to "Here's to the Heartache" and "Ballast," or "This Is the Time," whichever one it's called, and go get that initial feeling of what their early stuff was, and then from there, they just like every album that they released has just been good, and they've been like a silent force in the rock scene since then. And it's like when I say that, I mean like they are like going around, they're making music, they're doing collaborations with different people, and it was just like really good. Like one of their really good songs that came out recently. Like I told you guys earlier this week, I like the band I Prevail. Their Screamer, who's now their lead singer, actually did a song with Nothing More, where it was called "A House on Sand." And oh man, it's another one of those ones where like one of the things they like to do on their albums, the songs are good, but they're also not afraid to have like that, your 30 to 60 percent, not percent, 30 to 60 second, what's it called? Clip that's like serves as like an intro for a song or something like that. And they just put them together really well, and like, all of their stuff has just been like really good overall. And they've been able to do that stuff. I believe just yesterday or the day before, they released a new song where they were the featured on a song. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's off of a album, or it's an album that they're working on, and it was released as an EP. The album's called Hun, like Hun, all caps, but it's by a band called Who, which is just HU, all caps. And oh my goodness, like, and like, again, they came from San Antonio, where I'm from. And it's just like one of those things, like, like I suck when it comes to like cheering for the home team. Like, I like the Spurs, if you're into basketball. In terms of football, I've never really cared for the Cowboys or the Houston Texans. But when it comes to music, I find myself really easy to be able to say, like, that band is from where I'm from, and so I want you to listen to more of what they got going on. Now, somebody might say, oh yeah, but like, isn't Pantera from Texas? And like, isn't Upon a Burning Body also literally from San Antonio? Yeah, they're good. I'm not the biggest Pantera fan, but they are good. But the idea of Nothing More, and especially like their lead vocalist, Jonny Hawkins, they're of a similar age bracket to me, from where I'm from. I feel so much closer to them as an act than I would to anybody else. And it's just really, really quite cool, because like, two punk kids growing up in the River City in Texas, and just having like two very different paths like to go. Like, I'm over here celebrating 200 plus subscribers on YouTube. Meanwhile, he's probably selling out 200,000. Okay, maybe that's a big number, but like 20,000 maybe at a concert or something like that. Like, it's just kind of crazy. And for me, there's like a sense of solidarity more than anything, that I can cheer for them to have like that degree of success, and it's just so cool. But like, backstory galore, but like, there's still like so much more. Like, when it comes to Nothing More, kind of weird, ironic kind of thing to say. There's so much more when it comes to Nothing More, but oh man, just so many of their songs. Do You Really Want It? Instantly gets me pumped. And oh man, my wife and I, we have a mild disagreement when it comes to the album Spirits, specifically the song itself, Spirits. I think it's a really great performed song, even though I can understand why there might be, a little bit of a turn off to a song such as that, like the kind of theme. But it's kind of a cool, like, kind of playing on words, where it's like, you can think of like spirits in a spiritual sense, but you can also think of it as spirits in like an alcoholic sense, if you would. How like sometimes people call like spirits or mineral spirits, stuff like that, but it's really good. But then there's like other stuff on that same album that like really good. You Don't Know What Love Means is another really good one. Oh man, just like the entire album, like that one, the Spirits album plus the Carnal album, which came out afterwards, and it's the newest one that they have, are like really good. I told you guys earlier this week how much I loved Linkin Park's first two albums, Meteora and Hybrid Theory. When it comes to Nothing More, I will tell you that their last two albums are good, and like, I feel like that's a great feeling when you can say the most recent music is like some of the best stuff that they've done. Then it's easy to like, really, really be hooked on the act as a whole. So let's just be able to say that. Just say like, oh yeah, like they are so good. Like, this is great. So it gives me hope that like, all right, cool. So then soon they're going to make another album, and it's going to just keep getting better. And I've been hearing their feature stuff that they've been doing as well. Like, I think one's like Across the Rubicon or something like that they did with some kind of like Nordic Viking sounding band. And like, oh man, it's good. I haven't heard the Who yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing that one. And just, oh, goodness gracious, just if I could sing, like, I would love to be able to sing. Like, oh, that's the big thing about Nothing More, is that their lead singer just has such great range. Looks like we just found somebody's stuff. I should probably return. I should probably try to reunite this with its owner. Fun fact: if you're actually friends with your neighbors, you can look up stuff like a bag made of a soft printed fabric featuring cartoon characters. It's all lumpy and from being packed too full. That tells me it's probably Walker's. So let's go find Walker. Basically what it comes down to is how they describe the lost item can give you a big hint as to who it might belong to. So let's ask Walker if it's his. Thanks for dropping by, Chris. You lose this. Huh? I did? There you go. Nope, this isn't mine. Do you think it might be Bubbles? Alright, so we bricked. It was kind of like one of those weird things, because I thought like it could have been Walker's based off of it being like too full and it had cartoon characters on it, but it might have been more of a cultural thing, and they were kind of describing how like somebody a little bit more, for lack of a better word, might be carrying their stuff. But we now know it's Bubbles. We'll go find Bubbles and give her bag back. Fortunately, they make it like really simple. They could have made it much more difficult to return lost items in Animal Crossing by just making it to where they just like give you roundabout and whatnot. Like, imagine if you had to go talk to every single villager until you find it. Like, that would be the thing, right? Is Bubbles home? Bubbles is home, so we can return her bag to her. And let's see what she has to say about it, right? Bubbles! Oh, Bubbles. There you go. Hey. Thanks for stopping by, Chris. Drop something. I don't know. Let me see. Lost item. Here you go. What? This is... It's that bag I lost. Thank you so much. Here, I want to give you a reward. Thank you. Here, how's this? It's a jumper work suit. Try it out and see if you like it. So manly, so tough, so great. I'm gonna go try it at home. I'm not gonna try it. Oh man, goodness! I mean, I don't even know. It's. I don't know if you guys have done it before, where like you get gifts from characters in the game, and instead of like putting it on or whatnot, like they would do, you just shove it away. And then next thing you know, you're going through your closet and you're like, oh, wow, I forgot that Bubbles gave me a worker jumpsuit like 50 years ago. Here, let me go try it on. I saw a ghost over here just a second ago. I swear I saw a ghost. Oh, nope, that's a frog. That's not a ghost. Oh, ghosty ghost. Oh, yep, there it is. It's so always find it... I always find it humorous that a ghost is afraid of ghosts. No, a ghost! And then, poof! I can't believe it. I mean, I did suspect it, but to think ghosts are really, really real. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wisp, I hope you never change. Absolutely amazing. And don't startle me like that. My heart nearly stopped. Got bad news for you. Your heart might have stopped a good while ago. But, hey, it's time to break out the net, right? Oh, goodness gracious. I guess while we do this, we can figure out... Oh, hey! Isn't it ironic, guys? I told you about that wonderful song by Nothing More called Spirits from the, well... Spirits album, and we ran into a spirit who then kapootsed, and now we have to go find, well, his spirits. Oh, goodness. Hey, bro, how's it going?
Ain't you lively, Chris? Me? I'm just giving the old bones a rest.
I think you're avoiding this over here, is what you're doing. It seems like the stars shine brighter when you're on vacation. I wonder if it has anything to do with the makeup of the atmosphere over New Animal. Croquet. Good call. Good call. Let's go find those spirits. Where are they at? Oh, goodness. I need to stop that. I'm just like offensive to like any Jambette lovers out there. Where is this thing? You really just not going to let me get that? You're just going to let me embarrass myself? Please? Come down? Why? I don't want to get the ladder out just to grab a spirit. Watch, it's going to float down too. Oh man, why am I so bad at catching one spirit with a net? I swear I'm hitting that. Am I not hitting that? Yo, editor, delete that. Make sure nobody sees that. Nobody needs to know how bad I brick at catching a spirit with a net. 4 more to go, guys. 4 more to go. Let's see where we're at. I think last time we had a Wisp visit, I told you guys the whole story about how Wisp used to be back on the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. Oh man, it was very, very interesting having to put up with that. The randomness that came with Wisp. But honestly, hands down, Nothing More is my favorite band of the current era. And like, you know, when you have like rank your new stuff versus your old stuff, I can happily say that as a whole, if I have to pick who to listen to right now between all the different bands, including Linkin Park and all the rest of the ones that I mentioned, I can happily say that yeah, I would listen to Nothing More over a lot of the other ones. It's just, and it's not to downplay anybody else. It's just to say that I think there's really solid. Jonny Hawkins has amazing range. Their instrumentals are on point. Like they're clearly rock, but experimental enough that they can cater to like other people, whatnot. Like, you know, you're not going to get any like rapping like Mike Shinoda or the guy from 0936. And they're not like power shredding. It's not like you're going to get like some Yngwie Malmsteen or Dragon Force out of it, anything like that. But what they do have is just like this really catchy, really good music all the way around. And oh man, I can never get enough of it. It's just so good. And like, I'll say that yeah, there probably are some songs that I would, you know, I'm perfectly fine not hearing, but as a whole, as the act as a whole, I can't really say that there's anything non-enjoyable about anything that they do. I guess that spirit despawned. There was a spirit over here just a second ago. Oh man, where are these spirits? I feel like I always try to keep these under 20 minutes, but I mean, I can't help it. I can't finish it without finishing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna find these spirits one way or another. It's a beautiful Friday. I guess something else I can say, depending on where you are in the world, time wise, to celebrate 200 subscribers, we are going to be hosting a stream. If you are if you're watching this when it first gets uploaded, then it'll be later tonight. I'm not entirely sure what exact time I'm going to start it, but sorry about that, bro. We are going to get it going. Just as uncertain as when is it going to start is what are we going to do? I don't know. I do believe most certainly we are going to do something Animal Crossing related, just because Animal Crossing is the name of the game and the stream should be the same. Yeah. I'm thinking what we'll probably do is, I don't know. I want to do some island tours probably. And other than that, I don't know. It's just really hard to say. I feel like we should figure something cool out, but we'll figure out what it looks like. Cool music. We're going to try to get some upbeat music playing. Which songs or bands or acts? I don't know. As always, it's probably going to be from Monster Cat, but which specific ones? I don't know yet. Oh man, I feel like I got to reset this right now. Sometimes what I'll do is I will go into a building, usually the museum, because it doesn't require me opening a door, just walk in, and then walk back out with the belief that it'll reset the entire island to, like, things will spawn better. Now, the downside is I believe that spirits and whatnot, or bugs in this case, will not spawn where you come outside. So you have to go look for them a little bit, but you should be able to find them a little bit. How many do we have? 3? 3. I always forget to check the beach because I feel like they don't show up on the beach all that often, but they could. All of ours have actually been by the main town square center. Hopefully we can find them sooner rather than later. Oh, man. Quick heads up, next week we will be doing wrapping up Music Month. I know, guys, it's crazy to think that May is almost done. What do we got planned for June? I actually have something spicy planned for June. Oh, it's gonna be pretty cool. I don't want to spoil things too early. You know, you got to give them something else to hang on to. But I think it's really cool, and given what we all seem to enjoy together, I think you guys are really gonna like it. It's gonna happen. I have to double check the calendar. Looks like it's like either like the second or third week of June, but it's gonna be fun. And we just can't find these last two spirits. Like, where, goodness gracious, are they? Oh, man, see, that's the most annoying thing for me about Wisp, is that you're looking for his little spirits, and he looks just like his little spirits. I wish when you caught them, they like flew back to him and he got bigger so that you wouldn't have to worry about mistaking him for what you're trying to catch. Trying to use some camera work to see if they're back or up or something like that. Oh, man. The way these rocks reflect the moonlight. Guys, where are they? Oh, there's one. Over here in the little buggy area. Oh, come on. Oh, you for real? Please, let me just catch you. Thank you. Thank you. One more to go. Alright, let's see what we got. Wisp is certainly running at the runtime. He's doing his best with it. But I guess also we can start wrapping up, right? Guys, let me know if you enjoyed Rock Week here on the Atlas Shine channel during Music Month. If you have a favorite rock group in general, and I'm open to any kind of rock subgenre also. It can be mainstream rock, it can be heavy metal, power metal, it can be classic rock, it could be some of that big hair band type stuff. Anything, any kind of rock that you like, or if rock as a whole you just don't like it, let me know why you don't like it. But every time somebody recommends any kind of music to me, whether it's rock or any other kind of genre, I do check these things out to try to get a feel, try to experience all the wonderful things out there. Another thing to point out, I'm looking up, as I'm recording this, I'm looking out the window. We got a lot of lightning going on over here. If you guys are anywhere near that part of the world, if you would, something like that, like, I can't vouch for anyone outside of the United States, but I've been hearing like all sorts of stuff, tornado warnings, all sorts, and things like that, up towards the all across the country. If you're out there, I mean, I'm praying that you find safety out there. That last thing I ever want to do is see anybody go through any type of hardship related to that. So be safe out there, please, if you can. Man, where is this last spirit? Goodness. Wisp, you just popped so hard today. Like, where is your last one? This is where, it would probably benefit me to be a better editor. Man, I like the way that sounds. Better editor. And just, plop these together. Just do like that quick edit. Was like, go. Oh, yep. And we're done. That's probably what I should do, right? Just piece it together. Act like it was nothing. There we go. 5 spirits and nothing more. Oh, man. Let's see. What is that? 24 minutes. This isn't so bad. We'll let it fly. We'll let it be what it is. Maybe you guys have fun watching me make an utter buffoon of myself running around like that. But you guys, if you enjoyed it, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know exactly what you liked about rock this week. Let me know what your favorite type of groups or acts are. What do you like about rock in general? And of course, if they don't like rock, let me know the reasons why you don't like them. Nothing More, I think, is an amazing band, regardless of whether you like or dislike the genre. I think they're definitely worth the listen. They are experimental enough to really catch just about anybody's ear. But that is pretty much, it in a nutshell. Something new, as always. You guys are absolutely amazing. If this is your last stop for the week, I hope that you have a absolutely wonderful weekend. If you find your time to come around and check out the stream, please, please do say hi, say what's up, and I'm always down to converse with anybody and everybody. But that being said, you guys, absolutely amazing. Thank you, as always, for being able to come around and check out what we got going on. Put my little head right over here. Oh, wait, can I sit down? Kinda. You guys, thank you for coming around. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope you stay safe. And if you come by the stream, I look forward to seeing you. I know I'm being very repetitive. That's just kind of me. I suck at goodbyes. But that's just because I'm just as excited every single moment they got going on. But enough buffoonery. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon.